Hey guys, welcome back. It's TheCardists and I hope you're well. And today's video is going to be my top 10 decks of playing cards for 2016. Now yes, this has been a long and awaited video and I really want to do this one today. Now you may remember one of my favourite decks was the bicycle decks like Standard or Rider Back, and you're going to be very surprised with my changes this year. I've gone with a different styles, types of decks this year, and these are the ones I play with possibly when I just go out, or if I'm just basically at my desk, or just in the studio filming the videos. So let's go on with this, and comment down below also after you've liked this video what you would like to see on the top 10 decks. So for example, top 10 decks for Illusionist or Theory 11, etc. Comment down below and let's get straight on into this. Roll the title. Okay, so coming in at number 10 is the Bicycle Rider Back, and this can include the standards as well. Now you guys are familiar with why I use this deck. I use it because it's an everyday deck. It's cheap, cheerful, and I'll get you a little bit of a close-up. It's cheap, cheerful, and it works perfectly. That's why I love this deck, because it's unique and also it's cheap, so it's basically affordable and it costs very well. Now let's move on to the next deck. So the next one is for number 9, okay? So for number 9, we have, drum roll, no drum roll, is the Greenbacks. Now yes, this is my personal deck. Obviously you can't get the red and blue because they're not even out yet, but I want to release them. But the reason I like the Greenbacks is due to the fact that they were my own creation, and I'm always using these because it took me a long time to make these. It took me a good 3 or 4 months when I was in the process of the Kickstarter, and it was a lot of my time spent on this deck. Now I do want to release the red and blue as a package deal on Kickstarter, so let me know if you think that's something I should do. So let's move on to number 8. In my number 8 we have the Bicycle Vintage design. This is an amazing deck of cards. I love it because of the integrated back design that it has, and just this kind of the old-fashioned style. That's why I just love this deck, just for the simple fact that it just basically looks really retro and cool, and that's why that is in my number 8th position. Now to number 7. Number 7 is the Standard Playwrights. Now this can include the blue or the red, but my red one is kind of packed away in storage at the moment. But this is an awesome deck of cards because it was like $2 and it just handles amazing, and it's basically like meant to be the replacement of the studs. Obviously it doesn't compare to the studs in design aspect, but it's a very simple deck and I like it, and me and Card Freak have purchased a fair few of these because of the awesomeness. Now let's move on to my number 6, approaching the top. In number 5 is this bad boy. Now the reason I like this deck is because of the way it looks on the back design. Now yes, it's not for everyone, but for me, I just really like it. I don't know why, maybe it's got orange, maybe it's just because it matches my hair, I don't know. But this is my favourite kind of for number 6 because it just looks awesome, handles awesome, and this also is included in the other edition of this deck. Now, on to my number 5. Okay, so for number 5 we have the White Lions and the Black Lions decks. This includes all the colours for each. The reason for this is, yes, these are separate decks, but they are the kind of the same idea, and I wanted to include both of them because I use both of them as much. They're amazing design, and the handling of David Blaine decks is just, you know, to its own. And it's a unique deck, and I love it, and it really pops off the market. I wonder if there's any other David Blaine decks in my top 10. Moving on to number 4, we have the B Watermelon playing cards. Now we have the red and the blue. The reason I love these is of the absolutely stunning design, and also I love watermelon, so that is why they're in my number 4, and also because they actually look really good. Number 3 is the Split Spades by David Blaine. Now you guys would understand why these are. They handle so well. Now I've had this deck for 5 years now, since I started the channel, and it handles amazingly. Now if anyone has any split spades they want to sell, please contact me and I will definitely want to take some off your hands. I am in love with these split spades decks, so if any of you have any and you're trying to get rid of them, contact me. Let's move on to number 2. At number 2 is the Bicycle Sea Creatures deck. I don't know why, but this deck is the one when I get in from work, I will pick this deck up and sit there and play with this deck. I have no idea why. I'm not a big fan of going on the sea, but I just love the design, the colouring probably. What I like is the orangey and the green. They've really mixed colours, and the handling of this deck is to its own. It is a stunning deck of cards, and it deserves to be in my number 2. Now, what is my favourite deck of the whole of this year? What has made me go, wow? Now, you guys may remember the white knuckle decks, and the people that created those brought out these. Now, these are amazing. I love these decks just for the aspect of the way that they look, the colouring, and it reminds me of the white knuckles. Yes, I shouldn't be going back to the white knuckles because they're a really long time ago deck, but they're an absolutely amazing deck, and it's an amazing custom deck as well, and these are worth picking up. I will be leaving a link to all my top 10 decks in the description, so you can actually pick these up and buy them. And I'll have them right at the bottom so people won't look at the bio and then see what's my top 10. You have to watch the video. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And what I'll do is I'm actually going to go number 10 in the description, then have the name, so people can actually have a look that way instead of revealing what they are. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now for my top 10, we'll have a quick overview right now. Okay, so for my top 10, we can see we have these amazing decks. We have in 10 the Bicycle Riderback, or the standards. In 9 we have the Grainback decks. And then in 8th we have the Bicycle Vintage Design decks. 7, the Playwright Standard playing cards. And then we have in 6, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. I absolutely love these decks. If you guys wanted to know my top 10s for another kind of collections for different companies such as Murphy's or Illusionist or Theory 11, the Blue Crown, Card Experiment. Okay, so yeah, comment down below what you think of these. Would you have these any of in your top 10? Do you like them? Let me know. Comment down below with your thoughts. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below, give the video a like, click subscribe, and check out previous video just there. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.